everyone doing? I hope everyone doing well. Welcome to the Hoodoo Lounge show. Hey guys, look, happy Thanksgiving. I'm just doing a quick sound check. How's everyone doing? If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up in the group. I hope everyone's doing well. I just wanted to get this show in. Give me a quick, because you know how I do it, guys. You know how I do it. We got an exciting show. I'm not gonna hold you up too long because it's holidays. If you guys can hear me loud and clear, I'm going to the comment section. Just give me a thumbs up to let me know. Yep, you can hear me. All right. Thank you very much. I just want to make sure that we are in the Hoodoo Lounge group. Um, this is an in-house one. If it's out to the rest of the family, even better. Let me see here. All right, let me post this to the Hoodoo Lounge group because this is a show that I really wanted for everyone in the Hoodoo Lounge group to see. By the way, happy Thanksgiving to you too, sister. I hope everyone's doing well, enjoying, their food and wherever else that they're doing and stuff. Um, Give me one quick second here. I just want to make sure that everybody is getting this, and I'm going to share it to the group because this is an in-house show, really. All right, here we go. I'm back. Okay, so check this out. I want to have a talk with you guys. First off, once again, happy holidays, Thanksgiving. If you celebrate the holidays and stuff, I just wanted to share that. I'm just sharing this to all my groups and everything. This is how I do. For anybody that's tuning in, my name is Professor Dedrick Hilton. I am over the Hoodoo Lounge group on Facebook. I'm also over the Oracle Show group on Facebook. I'm on Twitter and a couple other different places. So welcome. I'm just doing a quick show, nothing fancy. I just want to talk to everyone. I saw this in meditation. So that's why I'm mentioning this here, because I saw it in meditation. And I was like, oh snap, I need to talk about this. And the reason being, I'm getting ready to switch over to my group real quick. And for anybody that know anything, I've streamed to a lot of Facebook groups, so that's why I'm switching over. Okay, I'm in. So I was in meditation, and I was deep into my meditation, spiritual family, deep into it. And I was like, you know what? Something hit me. And a lot of y'all might not know, but I've been studying a lot. You know, I'm a metaphysical spiritualist and scientist, and that's why we have the Oracle show coming with amazing content. And I was sitting there thinking to myself, and I said, you need to share with everyone the biggest, not mystery, but I would say one of the most key and major elements root work, to root work. And I said, you need to share this with them. And it's important that I share this with everyone. Why? Because I live here in South Carolina, and oftentimes when people figure out who I am, I get text messages, phone calls like, hey, can you send me some candles? Can you send this? I got this situation going on. And I'm going to teach you something that the elders taught me about root work. And this is important. I'm a transparent guy, and it's about empowering you. And I want to talk to you guys because oftentimes we get caught up, and especially if you leave the church, a lot of times we think that we should have a pastor, a deacon, some type of leader or something to always take us to the next level of spirituality. Family, we are elevating and going into 2023. If you still are out here looking for somebody to elevate you, you are 100% lost. You are lost. That's all it is. You're lost. 2023 must be the year of self empowerment. It must be the year that you guys start looking within and empowering yourself. It must be the year that you guys get off of social media and stop looking for somebody else to do spiritual work for you. Stop looking for somebody else to do the physical aspect of things. You could always have, seek guidance and knowledge, but to have somebody do the physical aspect. And I say that because I remember I was in Orangeburg, South Carolina. and we about to get ready to break it down. And I went to Mr. Goldstein. I went to him, and he was my mentor, kind of, not mentor, but, and he really wasn't my mentor. That goes into what I'm about to tell you. And I remember going up to him and saying, yo, can you teach me? I was once just like you guys, like, can you show me some more stuff? Because remember, I came up in this, but like, can you show me some more stuff? Because I had personal problems, and I would go to him and pay my money, and he'll give me boom, boom, boom. And after a while, he said, you know what? I'm not charging you no more. I said, why? He said, you're gonna do your own work. Whoa, what? You're gonna do your own work? What? He's like, yes, brother. And I said, well, don't I need to know this, this, this? And he came up to me, put his hands on me, and he said, Brother Hilton, are y'all ready for the great secret? Are you ready? He said, Brother Hilton. He looked me in the eyes with a firm look. And he said, Brother Hilton, the most powerful resource in root work, aka hoodoo, is yourself. Is yourself. Spiritual family. Is yourself. What? Yes. He said, it's not all these candles. It's not all this and that. It's you. And let me tell you something. This was like back in 2020. No, this is like in 2003. I'm like, what? Wait a minute, man. I got all these candles. I got this. I got that. He's like, yeah, you can use that. All those are tools. But you don't need me. It's you. And let me break this down for the newbies that are coming into this and don't understand what I'm saying. What he was saying is, hey, man, you see the mantra on the back of that candle? I'm like, yeah. He was like, okay, not only do you just read that, what it says on the back of the candle, he says, you have to put your energy into it. You have to put your energy into it. I'm like, energy into it. Now, a lot of us don't understand energy when you say energy, because this is a science now. Let me tell you something. Now we go, remember, I told y'all in 2023, I'm going to start taking hoodoo and this whole African spirituality thing and show you guys the science behind it. Because some of you got the spiritual part or the mystic part, and that's all you got, but you don't have the science. And that's why a lot of people are still experiencing the same trauma and the same problems and relationship problems and financial problems. It's not that men or women or your boss is messed up. You don't know the power of manifestation. You don't understand the science of it. You see cute pictures, but you don't understand the science of it. Connecting your brain to the universe, connecting your thoughts to the universe. You just see the prettiness, the mysticism of it. It's you. It's you. You could burn all the candles you want, and if you don't put that inner self, you don't have that strong core knowing that this is going to work. What do you mean by knowing? You mean believing? No. Do you know the difference between knowing and believing? When the word be means to born, to put into existence. To believe means there's question for doubt. There's question for corrective behavior when you say, I believe. But to know means to ultimate, it is truth now. To know it means it's the truth. Believe, there's still room for doubt. So you have to know that this is going to work. When that root worker give you that candle or the sack or whatever it is, or you put that dollar inside your shoe, you have to know. To know is to tap into true divinity. To know is to tap into the true divine high elements of the universe. Let me tell y'all something. The pyramids in the background. A lot of the stuff that you see, how people give offerings, how people use the candles for certain nights, astrology and all that, where do you think that came from? Ancient Kemet, right back here, these pyramids. Where do you think these spiritual ideologies and concepts come from? Let's go back. Let's bring it back before the shores of America. Let's bring it back to ancient time, 4,000 years ago. Let's go back between that. If you look at a lot of hieroglyph and Egyptian writing, the greatest science of everything written on them walls is you are godlike in yourself. You have the abilities to tap into higher science, of the universe. Everything that exists in the universe comes from within you. Man himself comes from dirt, water. Our body is made up of all the elements in the universe. And I say that because if you want to get like a tutor, say, hey, look, I just got this candle. I'm just getting into this. Can you show me? That's different. That's you trying to gain knowledge and to get some wisdom and understanding. Understanding is the finality of knowledge. Understanding is wisdom is the manifestation of knowledge. Understanding you get once you incorporate knowledge and wisdom. That's okay. But the greatest secret is you. You don't need to be running to all these voodoo or hoodoo queens that's burning candles 24/7 on YouTube, but that's all they showing you is candle work. And half of that stuff is not even hoodoo. It's new age. It's new age. I hate to bust your bubble, but it's new age. I'm gonna have an elder hoodoo practitioner, female practitioner. She's gonna be my guest in 2023. I already done spoke to her. She's coming on. And you sisters need to see her so she could break some shit down for y'all. Because y'all gotta y'all gotta get that knowledge, man. We're not going into 2023 on this old vibrational, just burning candles in the mist stuff. It's time for y'all to start getting the science. The science is not the mysticism. If this was on a pyramid here, like the pyramid in the back, I'll break it down. Mysticism, like first in here is the bottom line. You wake up, you get knowledge of self right along in here. You get some knowledge. You realize that, okay, the church done hoodwinked me on some stuff. Now you get the mysticism part because now you start looking at various mystical and school of thought. But once you truly tap into that true divine higher self of who you are and your true inner strength and power, not who society tells you who you are, not you following some societal trend, now you elevate up here. Up here is the ultimate supreme being knowledge. That's when you become a god. This is the science. This is when you become a god. See, mysticism down here. Because that's everything that's just floating around out there. You can't touch it. You don't know what it is. Some of y'all still waiting for somebody to come out the sky and pay your bills. Some of y'all still waiting for somebody to come out the sky and buy you a car. But you're not manifesting the science. And I say that because when you deal with root work and we get these candles here that say it will bring prosperity, you hopefully believe that it works, but you don't know it's going to work because you don't have the true science of it that it's going to work. See, the science is how you training your thought. When you look at that candle, the candle is a mere metaphoric, physical, metaphorical representation of what you want to manifest. Hey, can you bring me my drink? Purple cup. So that's what it is. Thank you. Queen, bring me a drink. I have to say that because we got to move forward on things, man, and that's why I come into play to break it down and connect it. See, I'm not knocking other people, but I'm just telling you there's levels to this, and people get stuck at certain levels. Now, if you want to be at the mystical level, then guess what? You still gonna be waiting for that blessing to come. You want to be stuck at the mystical level, you still gonna be waiting for that good relationship to come. You want to be stuck at that mystical level, you still gonna be waiting for that house to fall into your lap, that car to fall into your lap, that job that fall into your lap. But when you start doing the science and elevating, you start doing for yourself and you start connecting it. You start connecting. That means you get out and you learn new job skills. That means you get out, and I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to relate this back to what the elderly hoodoo practitioner told me. He was like, yo, man. Like, I was in a relationship one time. He was like, and he gave me something to improve the relationship with love and compassion. He said, but you need to argue less with her. Don't argue as much. Why? Because you can't be telling the universe that you want love, you want completeness, you want security, you want peace, which is the opposite of chaos in your relationship, but yet you still arguing in your relationship. Yet you still being disrespectful, you still being unfaithful, you still incorporating all low vibrational elements into your relationship, but yet you want this root work to work. Some of you just burning wax right now. Hello, just burning wax. That's what some of you out there doing, just burning wax. You have to start doing the science. You've been conditioned. The greatest mystery that the government pulled on humanity is to brainwash you to always look to the mysticism aspect of things and stuff, and they don't want you to do for yourself. And I'm going to tell you why they don't want you to do for that. What you mean? I'm a mystic. I'm a shaman. I'm this and that. You ain't shit. That's what you are. But let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you what was going on. That's why they give you football games. That's why they give you the most low vibrational rap music in our history of hip hop. That's why they give you porno. That's why they give you love and hip hop, P Valley, everything else that's disrespectful, lewd, and low vibrational to keep you distracted. Distraction is the evil and the devilishness of manifestation. It blocks you from manifesting. What do you mean? Let the professor break it down to you. Let the professor break it down to you. Why? Because if you on your phone 24/7, you're not meditating. You're not learning a new skill. If you on your phone or watching TV shows 24/7, your brain is distracted. That means you already caught up in emotions that are blocking your manifestation. That's why when I did do candle magic for people or give them a candle, I'll tell them, make sure at nighttime in the evening before you go to sleep, go read your mantra that's on the candle, meditate over it, and pray. Why at night? Because your brain waves slow down, because hopefully you're not thinking about what you have to do anymore. Your day is at an end and you're not distracted. Most of our distraction is emotions from the past. Most of our distractions are emotions from the past. That's why we constantly experience anger, anxiety over and over daily, over and over again. And then when you get so bad out, you want to see a root doctor because you think he's going to break this element and heal you from it, when really the healing comes from within. Now, who's stronger? Who's the stronger one of the two? The person that can heal from within, that could control their brain and actually slow it down and eliminate distractions, negative energy, negative concepts, not living in the past. The one that says, I'm using this candle as a metaphoric representation and I'm moving forward. I'm using this dollar and what I wrote on this dollar and put in the sole of my shoe, and I'm moving forward. I'm not looking back. And if you talk to a real root doctor, not the voodoo queeness that's on Facebook, I'm not talking about these Yanni chicks. That shit disappeared. I'm talking about real practitioners, real spiritualists, or just metaphysics. They always tell you, look to the future. Look to the future. There's no strength in the past. There's no strength in the past. None at all. Spiritual family. There's no strength in the past. Everything must be going forward in the now. Yesterday is just that. It's yesterday. It's dead and gone. 3 minutes ago, you cannot get back. A lot of you are living a vicious cycle, and you're going to bring this energy into 2023, and I'm going to be seeing the same post on Facebook, the same conversation on Facebook, because you are not doing the science. You're not tapping into your true divine living self and manifesting greatness, because you're still reliving the past, the cycle, the emotion, the hurt, the pain, the drama. You still reliving, and you're like, well, that's my journey. Okay, but they don't ask for root work. Don't ask for candle magic. Don't ask for somebody to perform something for you, because you can't move forward. Okay, Maurice, happy holidays, brother. Happy holidays, man. That's right. Truth. You should be connected to the earth and the universe, not TV and radio. Other than that, it's useless. And I don't want to quote Barack Obama, but he said before, on the internet, he said there's a lot of pointless information. Let me tell you something, and I'm not no holier than thou person. I'm just a person that's constantly elevating. And then I speak the truth, the power to what I bring to you guys. I used to be heavy into the conscious community, and I still tune in to what they say. What I mean by conscious community, let me break that down for the babies that are out there. I'm talking about, like, I used to be all into the more science, to the 5%ers. I still study a lot of that stuff. The Hebrew, I used to be all into that ancient history. What I mean by that, like, I study history, like ancient times and stuff, but I taught the conscious battle, Sinetta, all them. I used to be all into that, like, oh, snap, oh, he just hit him with this fact. But then I started learning, how's that elevating me? How is that teaching me to go out and seek other streams of revenue so I could be a better provider for myself and for my kids? How is that teaching me to cope with changing my thought pattern, where I'm elevating and becoming a better person? while I'm able to have healthier communication skills, while I'm able to network and create better business opportunities. How is that helping me? It's just like I tell people, stop jumping into Facebook chats when people post stuff about their relationships and their problems. Stay out of that, man. You just done adopted somebody else's negative energy. Somebody that lack power. They have no peace, which is the opposite of chaos. They got chaos in their life, but they ain't got no peace. I watched somebody come on Facebook a few weeks ago and talk about their divorce in detail. Not one of their homegirls told them to get off the live stream. They were on there telling all they divorce and bedroom problem. I said, this person just done contaminated themselves with 10 years of curse. And anybody, I clicked off right away. I said, woo, I don't want that energy. Click, block. I don't want that energy. I said, anybody that sat in on that show, they adopted her hurt and pain too. So when you got off that show, a lot of y'all climb back in bed with your lover and you wonder why you got problem with your woman or your man. I don't want to hear, and none of my friends, I have zero friends that tell me their relationship problems. Zero. And I like it like that. Well, you chose to date that person, they in your bedroom, you handle them. You don't need to be telling your girlfriends or your homeboys your bedroom problems. If you don't like the person you with and you got to constantly nag, then you need to go get a new person or get out the relationship. Get somewhere that's more healthier for your psyche and your mental state of being. But I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear you complain to me and then you go suck them off behind closed doors. And women are good for that. They'll bash their man, and as soon as they get off the phone with their homegirl, they'll go behind closed doors and suck them off real good. Eat the groceries and all. You know why? Because that's a demonic conflicted spirit that they're dealing with. They're not whole with themselves. I'm not going to be involved with somebody that I have to go nag to my friends about. If it gets that bad where I got to start talking to friends and stuff about my woman, I don't need to be with her. I don't need to be with her. If it gets that bad, I don't need to be with her. Because all you're doing is projecting negative energy out into the universe. And most of the time, that energy is just relived trauma, pain. Back it up. Goes right back into what I was saying. The most powerful element in hoodoo, it is yourself. You can manifest the life that you desire. You can manifest a better car, a home, a better relationship, but you got to get rid of that toxic trauma. You have to do that, and a lot of it is done through meditation. That's why if you read these candles in hoodoo, they have writing on the back. It tell you what scripture to read, all that. Why? Because they telling you that you got to tap into higher energy within inside yourself and add it to that candle. Anybody that knows the basic of candle magic, when your candle not burning right, if you pray over that candle more, the flame gets stronger. If you give it more energy from you, it gets stronger. But if you sit there and you come to it weak, crying, desperate, that you just burning wax. It's not going to go through. The strongest element in hoodoo, the secret is you. That was taught to me by the elders. You. When you approach your root work, it's all about, when you approach your root work, it's all about the energy you give it. That's a science. A science that was taught all the way back to ancient Kemet. Y'all forget, see, the problem is, when y'all say ancestors, a lot of you are disconnected from your true living self. And you don't understand history because you're not reading, so you don't know anything about yourself. So y'all, I can tell the spiritual people that are failing out there. I can tell. That's right. That's right, Maurice. I can tell. Yo, I'm like, yo, you failing. You don't understand ancient science. Not wisdom, science. Science of how things work. You don't understand quantum physics and spirituality. You don't understand that. You operate on new age subpar level. Once again, for the altitude, I'm going to break it down. First stage right here is level 1. You're tired of the church. Pastor done took your last tithes and offering. You're tired of eating pork and beans out of a can. Next level, you come into a little bit of knowledge of self. Some knowledge. You read some book. Oh, shit, what? I've been believing this foolishness. Next level, you get the mystic aspect now. Now you want to be a spiritualist. You hit me up in the chat box telling me you got psychic skills when I know you don't. You're telling me other stuff. Now you give yourself spiritual titles because that's trendy. That's trendy. Give yourself spiritual titles. Next level, now you might be, doing some other stuff, some little candle and everything. But now, when you get higher up in here, this is when you start approaching God-like levels, higher levels of consciousness. Now you're elevated past the mysticism. Now you're starting to look at yourself and you start to realize that, yo, I'm capable of manifesting. I'm capable of creating rain, hail, sleet, snow. I'm the true divine living spiritual being. I'm not looking out here to the galaxies for somebody else to make something happen for me. I'm not looking all the way out here. I'm manifesting. This is when you tap into the science of your mind. This is all science now. Now you're dealing with the science of things. Once you get to the tip, you have fully achieved God-like qualities. You become a true and living God. You start to control your reality. You start to control the environments that you walk into. You dictate if negative energy is going to be in there. You can control your conversation. You master the science of communicating. You master the science of love. That's when you become a true and living God. That's right. That's when you become the Most High. That's when you take knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and you incorporate the three, and you become a true and living God. This stuff I'm showing you guys is ancient Kemetic wisdom, knowledge. It's science. It's written on the walls in the pyramids. See, y'all worried about how these is built, but you're not looking at the knowledge that's inside of it, though. You worry about how it's built, but you ain't looking at the knowledge and the science inside, because everybody can't achieve God-like qualities. And that breaks down to, okay, now you got Africa. You got people migrating all over Africa, Hebrews and everybody else, people getting kidnapped during slavery. They coming to the Americas, the Caribbean. And now they creating something called Obey and Hoodoo on America's soil. And y'all see it as, and a lot of you talk about root work like it's a religion. It's not a religion. It's really a science. You approaching it on religion lets me know you still down here because you looking for that mysticism to come save you from out of here. You're looking for all this up here in the sky. You still looking for that pastor. Still looking for that first lady, that deacon, that collection plate to go around. You still down here. 2023, I need for some of y'all to get right here. And it's a journey. It's not going to happen overnight. You got to study. You got to read. You got to learn what science really is. Let me tell you something. A lot of y'all in school say, I suck that science. Yeah, you suck that science because you looked at the academia side of science with the school system teach, what keeps you deaf, dumb, and blind. But there's truth in that. Once you start getting into the science of things, you start seeing science in everything that you do. You start to see science in wax. You start to see science in toiletries. You see science in everything. The fluids you drink, everything. All this, you start to realize how you connect to all of this now. All of this. And your higher consciousness is shooting beams of higher consciousness out to here. Now you start to live a better life. You start to experience love. Your finances start to improve. Let me tell you something. My manifestation is so strong now when I meditate, I can feel my body levitating off the sofa. True story. I can feel it levitating. And I told my girlfriend, I said, every time I go check my email in the morning time, there's another TV producer hitting me up, want to do a show. I had one person reach out to me recently, and I forgot that I even interviewed with them for the show. You guys got to get ready, man. 2023, I have a connection. There you go. 2023, guys, is all about elevating. You guys got to get ready, man. We're done. Yo, that 2019 energy. You know why I post my old shows up there? Y'all go back and watch them. They're dope. I want to show you guys the growth. I want to show y'all how I constantly evolved and kept going to the next level. That's why I post the show. And it's good content, though, too. Most important, good content. But there's growth. There's growth. I want to show you guys that. Same thing. Let me tell you something. We about to do the Oracle reading now. Somebody posted in the chat, Oracle reading about to start. Live Oracle reading. Show you the deck I'm operating off of. And there's a reason why I'm using this deck today. Wisdom of the House of Night. There's a reason. I mean, if you like that be stuck in the mystical aspect of things, by all means, go ahead. But I'm just telling you, that's the 101. It's the 101. It's always has been the 101 from the dawn of time. The Egyptians created the first open heart and brain surgery. They taught humanity how to embalm bodies. Ancient Kemet and Kush. You don't get no smarter of a civilization than that out of Africa. The foundation of human beings. And what they got in common? The science. 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 That's all it is. But if you want to stay out there in spook world and you know, you got to have that pastor to do this for you, and you got to have all this other stuff do this for you, then guess what? You might well go back to church. You might well take it all right back to church then. And I see people when they try to tote the line. Oh, Brother Hilton, I support your show and stuff. And then I go see you do a post and people jumping in there speaking in tongues in your post. Get out of here with that nonsense, man. You ain't got no psychic power. You just trying to ride the wave of New Ageism. And I'm going to start calling y'all out on your stuff. You just trying to ride the wave of New Ageism. And that's all it is. That's all it is. That's all it's ever going to be. So I call on the universe to bless this deck of cards. May it resonate with my followers today. If it don't resonate with you now, may it resonate later. May these deck of cards provide true divine wisdom. I'm not going to hold y'all long. So my queen is here and I got stuff to do. This is just get out there. I might post this show on YouTube. Who knows? First card of the evening. Letting go. Letting go. A lot of y'all, it's time to let go of this cycle that you on. And if it rewarded you, it's still time to let it go because it outlived its purpose now. It might be time for you to start seeking other avenues of change. Butterflies fly away. They go off to do other things. It's time for you guys to let go. It's time for you to say, hey, you know what? I'm on this cycle. I'm tired of it. I need to change. I'm tired of this same format I've been doing. Let me tell you something. First way you start letting go of things, get out your bed in the morning time from the other side of the bed. Start changing up your routine. Start changing up your routine. Because stagnant energy starts in your house. If you get up every morning, you do the same thing over and over, you get in your car, you drive the same route, you eat the same breakfast, you go to bed, you get off from work, you go watch the same shows, and you take a shower at the same time, you crawl in bed at the same time, and then you wonder why you're not manifesting wealth. You wonder why you're not manifesting love. That there in itself, that brain, that way of thinking, that's a subconscious way of holding you back to elevating. You don't even realize the same routine that you do every day. That's why you ever see that old woman that worked the same job for 40 years and she got the bags and she look all broke down and stuff because she's been doing the same routine over and over. She's been doing the same routine over and over. And the only way you experience meeting new people, you have new experience. The universe loves creativity. It loves shaking up things. It loves shaking up. That's why you have falling stars. That's why you have eclipse. Imagine if the sky stayed the same all the time. The sun is just out all the time. Just imagine that. And you look up in the sky, it's the same thing all the time. It's not. You see different stars on different nights from different angles. The moon might change color. The sun might come out at a different time. It constantly changes. Remember, man is made up of all the elements in the universe. If you made up of all the elements in the universe, then that means you should be shaking things up. We're talking about seeing everything. Everything has an energy to it. And that's why I try to teach people in the Hoodoo Lounge group. Everything has an energy to it. Stop just burning these candles. There's more to it than that. You guys are going to have to look within. Anybody that jump in the chat, come see me, I got a candle. They're scam artists. They're scam artists. They're scam artists. Because they're not showing you how to empower yourself. And empowering you come from within you. That's not me that's going to teach you that. It comes from within you. You have to look at where you're at in life and start seeking change and growth. Hey, I charge you $300. This person can't pay their light bill, but they charge you $300. I am so tired of this age that we're in where people that are not righteous or on the level that they're supposed to be on is trying to teach other people how to be on that level. They can't keep their lights on. They can't keep the same house over their head. But yet they want to charge you $300. And y'all fall for it. I'm not paying nobody for no damn nationality. I'm not. I am who I am. I am who I am from the divine. I am who I am before time, before the clocks and stuff. So how you going to charge me for nationality? How you going to charge me for nationality when I'm before time? I'm created of elements that's beyond the heaven and the sky, but you're going to charge me money for nationality. That's that trickery that a lot of you guys are on. If you just fall back and do the knowledge, you be like, damn, somebody's scamming me. I don't ask for nothing. All I ask for you to do is watch my show. That's it. Hit like and subscribe. Y'all need to go to the Hoodoo Lounge TV group and follow the Hoodoo Lounge TV group because we got the Oracle show. I'm running 3 shows this year off of that YouTube channel. On the Hoodoo Lounge TV will be the Oracle show and Hoodoo Lounge Paranormal News on there. Somebody said, man, why don't you start a new channel? No, I don't need to start a new channel. Because at the end of the day, the essence of Hoodoo Lounge TV production. NBC ain't got to start a new channel every time they create a new show. CBS ain't got to start a new channel every time they create a new show. Netflix ain't got to create a new streaming network every time they get a new show every week. Hoodoo Lounge TV production is what it is. That's where it's at. Next card. The moon. The moon. Look towards wisdom. Look towards wisdom. And if you look, you see the crescent on the cat's forehead. We are in a mysterious time now. People are seeking this next level of wellness, of consciousness right now. That's right. Use the power within yourself. That's the greatest place to start. The power within. You don't need a pastor. Why do you think the pastor study metaphysics? Because he knows that true divine stuff comes from inside you. Go read any holy book. There's scriptures in there that state, yo, you have the power within. The book of John states, for yea, we are all gods. Huh? The power is within you. This is not atheist talk. I'm not an atheist. I'm telling you the science of higher consciousness, of manifesting your reality, of creating a better way of life for yourself. That's what I'm showing you. I showed you the greatest secret in hoodoo root work that makes any spiritual person in Nigeria or any Orishas and all that. It's all about what they got going on inside. You never see these people. I showed y'all that video. Go back and watch on my on my YouTube channel when I was in the village, in the Yoruba village here in South Carolina. Go back and watch that video. You will see that what them people did, everything was inside them. Yes, they had spiritual ritual, but their strength was coming in out of them to manifest these rituals into existence. Hello. Wisdom. Wisdom. It's time for you guys to start exerting wisdom. Do not, I don't want to hear nobody post it in January. You just getting yourself together to create your goals and what you need to do. That stuff should be going on right now. You should be exercising right now and bringing them into fruition in January, in the new year. That's what you should be doing right now. You should be actually implementing, putting your goals and everything into place. Time now is to use wisdom. It's time for you to reflect a little bit and say, okay, I've been here, done that, study that. Now I need to look forward. It's time for you to start understanding what the next wave is. What's the next wave of knowledge and enlightenment is. See, this age of Aquarius that we're in, and it's the beginning stages of it, it's going to take the human mind and bring it to a whole nother level that is going to make a lot of you uncomfortable because it's a world that you have not been in yet or exposed to. It's going to make a lot of you uncomfortable. It's going to challenge you. It's going to challenge your theories about family, life, God. And the Oracle Show is going to connect everything from science, paranormal, UFOlogy, spirituality. I'm bringing it all together and connecting it because all of that is inside of these. That's why the Greeks and Romans came down to study with the Egyptians and took it back to their community. The father of all. Why you see this on the dollar bill, why you see it in Shriner masonry, the father of all. And some of you is just I just want spiritual. I don't want no knowledge. I don't want no science. You know why? Because you're afraid of what you might find if you look within. Don't you know if you take man and flip him inside out, he would die from all the madness that he see is going on inside of him. Next card. Oath. Oath. Let me tell you something. You see his hand on himself? Remember what I've been telling y'all tonight? Strength from within. Some of you need to stop worrying about taking oath to secret organizations, taking oath to religion and dogmatic stuff. It's time for you to take an oath to yourself, an oath for betterment, an oath for enlightenment, an oath for a better way of living. It's time for you guys to take that oath for yourself, not towards religion, dogma, a certain school of thought. What promises are you making to yourself? What are you swearing to yourself? What is your word being bond to self? What, you gonna go find more spiritual groups on Facebook and ask for some yanni spells to clean your yanni out? What is your oath to? I wake up more time. I pray to my ancestors. Yo, man, your ancestors could have been smoking crack. I'm just gonna be honest with you. You don't know your ancestors like that. That's why they're your ancestors. You don't know like that. How about you pray to yourself? I want you to wake up tomorrow and pray to yourself. Because right now, only you can control your reality. See, we as a community, we're addicted to spookism. We love the spookism. Y'all done took Jesus, Moses, Elijah, Ezekiel, Solomon, and replaced all of them, and Muhammad, and replace all of them with your ancestors. It always some spookism. It's always something external. It's never within. I want to see somebody say, yo, I manifest from within. And if you don't know how to do that, look at me. I'm living proof. I'm living proof of manifestation. Looking within. Back against the wall. Look within. My light bill need to be paid. I'm paying it. I'm not going to sit there and say, well, I'm just going to sit right here and wait for it to fall out the heavens and the earth and the money going to come and stuff. I look within. I'm not supreme being. I'm talking about controlling, your reality. Get out of this victim mindset. A lot of you approach hoodoo with a victim mindset. You already been beaten up, busted up, broken down, and now you run into the coolest root doctor that wets your whistle, and you got to get some work from him now. You got to get some work from him now. If you dig deep within and follow the guidance of your energies, your eyes will open up out of, oh my God, sweet. I'm going to keep this up here for a minute. If you dig deep within and follow the guidance of your energy, your eyes will open up out of the matrix. You are so right, Chad, because let me tell you something. That's the greatest mystery of looking within. And even though we say it and it sounds so simple, millions of human beings struggle to do that because they fear to look within. Because see, guess what happened? If they look within, then it's all on them. But if they look to their pastor, they look to a prophet, they look for this and that. If it fails, they got somebody else to blame. They got somebody else to blame. I don't want to live my life like that. The other stuff, all the spiritual component, that's just accessories to assist you on your journey. That's all it is. Obedience. Obedience. Have obedience on your mission and your journey. Don't let nobody steer you off the course. It's time for you to implement some obedience in your life, some structure. This is not a race. It's not a race. It's not a race. I'm studying some knowledge and stuff right now and some science right now that I just started getting into. And I'm like, okay, stay consistent, keep working at it. I'll learn more, be better at it, and share it with the greater community. Individuality. Be yourself because everyone else is taken. I want to see the individual you. I don't need to see no shamans. I don't need to see all this other stuff. Be you. Be you. How can you be the greatest version of yourself when you out here imitating somebody else? My God. Choices. You have choices in life, and you could create choices. There's always a choice. There's always a positive and there's always a negative. You got to decide which scale you want to be on. You either building or you destroying. You either adding on or you taking away. You got to decide, are you building positivity and you destroying negativity around you? Which one are you doing? Which one are you doing? There's a message. The message is the age of enlightenment. Look within. Seek knowledge from within. Manifest it. Put it into action and become the best version of yourself. There's a message that's coming. There's a message that's coming to humanity, a matter of fact. I keep telling y'all something's going to happen in the next coming 6 months that's going to change the way humanity thinks and interacts. It's coming. It's coming. Understanding. Ooh, these are terms I've been using tonight. Understanding. I keep telling you guys, you got to have understanding. Understanding is your third eye opening up. Understanding is the complete manifestation of knowledge and wisdom. Understanding. There's many elements coming towards us. You are in a position as humanity where we can't be lost anymore. We're in a position of humanity where we have to start elevating and really start seeking true knowledge. Playtime is over. Spiritual family, I'm not going to hold y'all up. I just wanted to do this little short show. May y'all be blessed on your journeys. May you continue to look within and better your lives. I love all y'all. We got the Oracle show. Hold on real quick before y'all get off and stuff. You know, we got the Oracle show that is coming soon. We got we also have Starseed TV. We got some more exciting things coming, but I'm not going to announce it yet. We're going to announce later in 2023. Parafamily and I have some very, very big announcements coming later in 2023 that we're going to announce. By the way, make sure you seek me, Natural Vibe Holistic Counseling. You don't have to suffer in silence. We do crisis intervention, anger management, spiritual counseling. We incorporate the whole human being experience in our therapy. Always look within. You contain all the power and the greatness of the world. The Most High has made you in his image. Seek higher God-like consciousness. If you could do that daily and make that your religion, you will come out on top. Spiritual family, I am Professor Hilton. Y'all stay blessed, and I'll see you guys soon.